Listen, when you just meet somebody for the first time, hold your mouth. You're just meeting somebody for the first time. The person already know how much your husband gives you to cook a pot of soup. Some of you just met somebody and then you carry all your family wahala and give them. Stop talking. Some of you talk too much. You talk too much. When you're meeting people for the first time, there are things you do not to start sharing, or you start telling them stories about your family, or start telling them stories about your, things that does not concern them. When you meet people for the first time, try to learn, try to understand their personality. Stop being in a hurry to share your family problem or your family situationship to people that you are just meeting for the first time. Some of you will use one week and share all your family history to people. See, when you are meeting people for the first time, you don't need to build the relationship with your family story or your family history or your personal situationship. You don't need that. See, when you are meeting people for the first time, there are things, there are basics. Don't leave the basics and start, saying things that you ought not to say. So when you see me, if I'm meeting you for the first time, there are things you will not know about me. In fact, there are things you will never know about me. Exactly. And again, when you're meeting people for the first time, if you have money, hold it. Hold it. Relationship is not all about, hey, let me spend on this person so the person will know that I have money. This is about when you're meeting people for the first time, have and exercise self-control. All right, exercise self-control when you're meeting people for the first time. In fact, don't tell them more than they need to know about you. All right, when you're meeting people for the first time, don't tell them more than they need to know about you. Don't involve them more than they need to be involved. All right, don't involve them more than they need to be involved when you're meeting people for the first time. Stop spending. See, in my meeting for the first time, I come gum. 1 naira me you get down where anya ma afogodi until the matter of the that is it. All right, I remain honest enough for her, a certified professional mental health counselor.